What is going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be installing a sub amp combo in my 2009 Corolla. So I just ordered this a few days ago and it just came in yesterday. So I'm going to show you what I ordered and I'm going to show you how to install it. Should be pretty simple. Alright, so this is what I got. This is a 12-inch sub, very slim. I think it's like 6.5 inches wide down at the bottom, or 7 inches wide and like 5 inches at the top. And there's a 12-inch sub and it has the amp built into it, so you don't have any other worrying about mounting an amp or anything. So, and then I also ordered this wiring kit that is also from, oh, I forgot to mention, this is a Rockville Auto. I don't know, they're fairly cheap. I think I picked this whole thing up for like $200 something after tax and shipping. But I didn't want anything crazy. I'm not like no audiophile or anything like that, so I just wanted a little bit more bass in my Corolla, and I didn't want anything to take up the whole trunk, so I thought this was going to be a perfect thing. So inside the kit came with a whole bunch of random stuff to, like, I don't know what you want to, like, the rings to go around the terminals. Came with some aux cords, a radio turn on, power wire, some speaker wire over there, a ground cable wire over here, and then also a couple more. Oh, it also has a remote turn on for the bass, so you can adjust the bass of how much you want going in and out. So, and then it has all the wires for that. And I'm going to be installing this on an aftermarket radio, so it's going to be a lot easier. But if you're going to install it on an OEM radio, you're going to have to do a little bit different things. But this kit comes with everything you're going to want to do. I'm really only going to show you how to do it on a aftermarket radio that already has all the aux plugins for it. Alright guys, before we get this video started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this kind of content. I see not many people are subscribed to my channel, very few percent are, like 90-something% are not subscribed. So if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe, like the video, share it, all those kind of things, so that way we can grow the channel up and so that way we can do bigger, better things. So let's continue to the video. Okay, you guys, so I pretty much, in my garage, I just laid it out exactly how I want it to go. So, like I said, I got the remote for the bass level here. The fuse is going to have to go into the engine bay. Aux cord is coming up. Power cord going to come up. And then it's going to follow along the side of the car. Up and over to the subwoofer. You're going to have your power cable go in. Then you're going to have your remote go in. Then you're going to plug in your aux, and then the ground cable is going to ground out somewhere in the trunk. So, oh, and then I got my remote wire that's going to run up to the radio as well. I'm just gonna start. We're gonna just pretty much pre-wire all of this and get it from the trunk up and over to the radio. The hardest part is really just gonna be getting the power cable into the hood, so that way we can mount our fuse and also hook it up to the positive terminal on the battery. But other than that, everything is just gonna be tucking it underneath the door sills, which should be pretty easy. I'm actually just gonna run all the wires along one side. So we'll see how that goes. I guess we can also start taking out the radio real quick. Just a couple clips. I broke this one a few months ago. Just kind of pull up, they kind of snap in. I want to say this is going to be it. Okay, so I'm going to start rerunning all these wires. Alright, so I'm going to strip the remote wire. Yeah, I don't really have anything good to cut this big of wire. Okay. So the ground wire is going to go somewhere behind here. Okay, pop this panel off. We're going to run it along through here. We're going to run everything except for the ground cable. I want to probably come back and tidy all this stuff up. Just want to get everything ran. So we just got to run this stuff up and under the dash into the radio. Everything except the power cable. It's kind of a mess. I mean, trying to keep everything organized when it's 20 feet long. But we need this one, the aux, and then the turn on power. So usually on my car you can just pop that stuff off. We're gonna have to pop off all these panels. Like I said, it's more just getting it pre-ran, and then and I don't know if you can see, since I took that panel off down there, we can come up to the radio. Oh, alright. These two wires are literally going to get plugged into, as long as you have an aftermarket radio, audio out left and audio out right. And then this other wire is going to go connect to this one, amp C, which is a remote turn on wire, so when you turn on your car, it'll turn on the amp. And now this one, we're going to run it over to the driver's side. I'm going to probably mount this somewhere over there. I don't know. I'll have to take a look, but I just need to get this wire over to the other side. And I highly recommend you get a coat hanger or something. I'm trying to run these wires through. Alright, so I'm just gonna tape this around the coat hanger just to keep it to stick. Now we're gonna take the coat hanger and shove it through. And alright, and you can see on the other side, there's our coat hanger. I got our coat hanger. Undo all this tape. Yeah, all I know is the firewall position right here, where this loom is going, because that's where I ran my fog lights at. I hope you guys can see it. That's where I'm going to run the power cable to get it over to the battery. Okay, you guys, I ended up running the power cord on the opposite side, just because I don't think I was going to have enough if I went through that way. So that's where I'm at now. And now I'm going to try to go through the firewall with the coat hanger wherever I put it. So like I said, there's a firewall right under there, and I already have a wire ran right through there. So I'm going to try to poke this right next to it. I'm going to try to tape this better this time. Okay. That was probably the hardest part of this. Alright, you guys, I don't know where my camera died, but I ended up just starting time-lapse everything. I got the power cable ran over here. I still got to put the inline fuse in between here and then get it to the battery. But I literally have everything ran underneath here, up through here. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, so I was very indecisive, so I just ran everything through here, and I just tucked it in here for now. Got the aux cables up over here, got the remote wire over here, through the radio thing, got everything over there cleaned up. And same with the back, got everything all tucked away. And then now on the back, I got the power cable, the ground cable, the remote cable, the aux cable, and then the turn on cable. I'm gonna put on the ground cable now, and I'm gonna tear this down and see if I can find a place to put it. Okay. Alright, you guys, I ended up grounding that out onto the top mounting bolt of one of these speakers. I really couldn't find anything small enough to get that slot onto one of the bolts, because there were 2 bolts over behind that carpet, but they were just way too big. So I just went here for right now. I just want to finish wiring this up, and then probably in a little bit I'll try to find a better spot for it. But now I'm going to go wire in that fuse. Alright, and now I'm going to wire this up. Like I said, this is amp C. Pretty sure that's what it is, to turn on the amp for amp control. Okay, so I'm going to mount the fuse like right around here. I'm just going to have it tucked in here for now. So I'm going to cut it right here. I gotta strip this. And now again, we've done everything on this. Not disconnecting the battery, because we haven't even connected anything to the battery. Alright, you're gonna need an Allen wrench. Alright, so slide this over. Putting this in. Tighten this down really good. Screw that back on. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing for this. Alright, twist this. I don't know where I put the cap at. Should put it on. Okay, fuse is in. And now we're going to connect it to the battery. So we're going to strip that in and connect one of these. Then crimp this. And slide that over. Alright, now we're going to just loop this around. And we're going to attach it. Alright, and then slip this up and over, and hopefully nothing will turn on. Alright, snug that up good. Alright. We should be done. Alright. Make sure there's no power on right now. Okay, oh, there's power. It took a little bit to turn on. Just had to wait for the radio. This has power too. Let's play some non-copyright music. And all this stuff here is just temporary. I just want to make sure it's working. Okay, so this is working good. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys liked what you saw, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it, and thank you guys so much again for watching these videos and supporting me. Alright, see you guys later.